Hello and welcome once more to a Halloween special. My table is indeed still sticky from the last one and one before, but that's just to keep the continuity, you see, that's why I said that. You may have noticed in the background I've got some glowing liquids. They're the liquids we made last year out of highlighters. So we'll show you how to do that again. But first, we'll give you a cheaper trick if you want glowing liquids. So if you go to the shop and pick up some tonic water, it honestly doesn't really matter what you get. So we've got a Tesco's own one or a branded version. I'll take the label off so you can see this one better. He says not being able to do it. No, he will. He will indeed take the label off. Now you may notice slightly, I don't know if you can, whilst I'm not stood in the way of things, that they glow. But just to show you better, I'll bring one of these black lights around. Obviously they fluoresce under black light. Yep, that's okay. So hang on, let me see if I can prop this on this worktop so I can work that. There you go, we'll work with the black light for this. Let's see if we can get it right. Hang on. Bear with me. Yet again being prepared at this job. There we go. So there you can see glowing, glowing liquids. That's the cheap way of doing it. Buy some tonic water. It contains quinine, so you'll have to look at the label, and it'll say. What is this water? So sparkling, low chlorine soft drink with quinine, with sweetener. So that's like a sugar-free version. Or this one I've binned the label, but it does say quinine, so you've got to look kind of in the ingredients bit. It'll say quinine. So if you're trying to do something festive, not festive, festive's Christmas. If you're trying to do something for the Halloween season, tonic drinks with quinine will fluoresce under backlight. So there's the cheap version. Now I don't know where to put these. We'll leave that side. Then we showed you last year. We'll show you again. Highlighters. Some of the inks are fluorescent under backlight. So the best way to do is just buy a pack of highlighters. They're not that expensive. If you thought ahead and remembered it from last year, you'd have got them in the back to school range because that was cheaper. But yeah, so we'll do it again. Just take each highlighter and draw a bit, as it were, because not all of them will. But if you then look under a black light, we can see the green and the yellow out of this pack are going to be quite good. I don't know how well anyone can see any of this, because filming with black light is a bit different. So we'll learn it. But yeah, so you just have to experiment. Trust me, the green and the yellow are good. The orange and the pink not so much. So you can use those as highlights, and then so all you got to do is see, I've done it earlier, so I did save a bit of prep time. But you take the lid off, and then be careful, it's sharp, but with a knife you've got to sort of ease your way around somewhere on it, because somehow when they're made they put the ink in and then seal it up, so you've just kind of got to unseal it so you can get the inky bit out. You're going to get highlighty hands if you're not careful, but basically you've got to get this bit out like this. Okay, so basically the rest is rubbish. You just kind of need this tubey bit, because that's where all the ink is. Now you need a bottle. Sorry, I'm trying to reach without knocking things over. You need a bottle with just plain tap water in it, so I will just go and get that. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Don't say anything too rude about me, but talk amongst yourselves whilst I just get this water. Right, there we go. So we've just got some tap water. It might be glowing slightly because it's the bottle we used last year. But then you've got, we're going to get inky fingers. But take the cartridge and then cut, either with a knife or some scissors or something. You will need a grown-up helper here if you're a child, because knives and scissors are sharp. And if you're a less competent adult, find a better adult to help you. We all know those people out there. So, yeah, and then put the ink cartridge after just slicing like one side. You can slice both sides, I suppose, if you really want. That might just ease us along. Because they've got like a sort of plastic film around effectively a cold wool, it kind of looks like. But yeah, if you can, and then you put it in there, and then you do up the top, and this is the fun bit, or this is the bit you get the kid or the less competent adult to do, because you tie it up like that, and then you tell them shake it. Nothing can go wrong. So you just keep shaking away, and basically you're just mixing the ink in that sponge with the water. So you just shake it up well and truly, and then that's actually worked really well. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Then shine the black light in the right order. It'll fluoresce on the black light. See, when you take it away, it's just yellow, and when you bring it down here, it's fluorescing. Ah, you've got to be careful with these lights; they can get a bit hot. And now is not the time to buy black lights, although you should, just as soon as you can do this. But if you wait till November 1st, that'll be a bit cheaper. So yeah, there is how you make highlighter glowing liquid, and how you can do it on a budget with some tonic water, which is also a glowing liquid. Remember, don't try it at home, try it at a friend's home, like, share, subscribe, all of that nonsense. Thanks for watching, see you next time. Ha 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 ha!